How is it going, everyone? mjfeldy here with another LEGO set review. Today I have this Stranger Things Upside Down set to review for you guys. This is set number 75810 with 2,287 pieces, which definitely makes it worth that $200 price range, coming in at roughly 9 cents a piece, which is pretty great, especially for a licensed theme. Before we get into the rest of the video, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and comment down below, letting me know you subscribed, and I will make sure to reply to all of your comments. Now, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, and I've watched all 3 seasons that are currently out right now, and I must say that this is an incredibly clever and ingenious idea for a LEGO set, with the main play function being that you can flip the entire set over to the upside down, and I love how even the box can be displayed right side up or upside down with the LEGO Stranger Things logo in either corner of the box. Flipping the box around, you can see the interior of Will Byers' house with that upside down looking background, and you can see some more of the scenes from the show recreated with minifigures. And there's also a really cool feature with the Christmas lights on the wall that we will take a closer look at later in the review. Also, I thought it would be fitting to switch out my poster here in the background for my Stranger Things poster for this video. Alrighty guys, now right off the bat, I must say that this was the most fun I've ever had building a LEGO set. There are just so many amazing techniques used to build this thing, and there's also a lot of Easter eggs from the show, like the missing poster for Barb on the side of the tree, and Will's wizard hat in the attic. Now, of course, this set is based off of the first season of Stranger Things when they are all trying to find Will, who got lost in the Upside Down. First, let's take a quick look at the minifigures that come in this set, and something really cool about this set is that it comes with a stand for 4 of the minifigures with a display plaque that has the Stranger Things logo on it, which makes this feel almost like a UCS type set. But anyway, we've got Mike here with the newer style mid-sized legs in dark green, and by the way, all of the kids in the show have these mid-sized legs, which is pretty cool. But Mike has a tan jacket with a striped shirt underneath, and he has a flashlight with a walkie-talkie to help search for Will. He's also got an alternate face that is more angry looking and looks a lot more like Mike from the later seasons of the show. Lucas has a really cool looking bandana headpiece with camo printing on it, and he's got some nice printing of a red jacket with a blue undershirt, and he also has the mid-sized legs in dark brown. Lucas is even armed with a slingshot and a flashlight. Now, this is definitely my favorite character of the entire set, and also one of my favorite characters from the show, but LEGO really knocked it out of the park with this Dustin minifigure. He looks literally identical to the character in the show, but Dusty Bun here has a really cool hat and hair combination piece that is molded together, and he has another facial expression that looks very worried. He's also got some printing for a dark blue jacket and a green shirt underneath, and he is also holding a compass there that is printed on a 1x2 transparent tile there, and he also has a walkie-talkie to talk to Mike with. Here is 11, and of course this is from the episode where the boys put a wig on her and dress her up to look more normal, I guess you could say. She's got a blonde hairpiece that you could take off if you wanted to make her look more like she does in the other episodes. And the only thing I wish they would have done is had an alternate face where she gets a bloody nose from using her powers like she does in the show, but you only get this one face, which I guess looks good enough. She has a blue jean jacket and a pink dress underneath, and they used a fabric piece for the rest of her dress. You also couldn't have 11 without one of her favorite Eggo waffles. And the set also comes with a couple extra waffles, which is pretty cool as well. Alright, so you get 4 other minifigures that don't fit on the stand, but here is Joyce Byers, and funny enough, she has the same hairpiece as young Hermione from the Harry Potter sets, and she's got a scared facial expression, which is pretty fitting because she's either really scared or stressed out literally the entire show. She has torso printing of a green jacket with a striped red shirt underneath, and she is holding one of Will's drawings as well as a flashlight. Here is the Hawkins Chief of Police, Hopper, and one thing that I think would have made him look a lot better is if they would have made a dual molded hat and hair piece for him like they did with Dustin with his hat and his hair, but he does just have a regular old hat, which looks alright, and his face print looks pretty accurate as well. He's got some printing for his police uniform, and of course he also comes with a coffee mug. Now, next to Dustin, Will is the next most accurate looking minifigure in my opinion. He's got his classic bowl cut and a scared look on his face for when he's in the upside down, and he also has another expression that is more stoic looking. He has some nice torso printing of his red and yellow jacket, and he also has some light blue mid-sized legs for his jeans. Last but not least is the Demogorgon, and LEGO did an outstanding job making this figure. He has a brand new mold for when his head opens up, revealing a bunch of teeth. If you remove that piece, there is also a print on the head that is supposed to be like when the head is closed, which is really cool. The rest of the printing on the Demogorgon is really well done, and he has some different looking legs that sort of bend backwards at the knee area. And I also forgot to mention he has some Wolverine claws for his hands. Before we go onto the set, I first wanted to show you guys Hopper's police car, and I must say this is one of the better looking minifig scale cars that LEGO has made, and they use some really cool techniques for the back windows especially. There are a couple of stickers on either side that say Hawkins Police Department, and there is one in the back for the license plate. The top of the car easily comes off to reveal the interior, where there's only space for one minifigure, and there's a pumpkin in the back from the episode where all the pumpkins in the field are rotten and Hopper has to figure out why that is. That's pretty much it for Hopper's car, except for that there's a spot with a Technic pin sticking up where you can put it so that it doesn't fall off when it's in the upside down. Alright, now finally on to the buyer's house. First of all, if you haven't noticed, the entire set stands on these trees on either side, and on the regular side it looks normal with green leaves and light brown branches and whatnot, but when you go to the upside down side it becomes dark brown and even black, and the leaves are all droopy and blue colored. So starting on the right side up, there is some nice sloping and shaping in the front yard with dirt and rocks and stones scattered about, and Will's bike is also parked by the porch. Behind the bike is a chair and a table, and on the other side of the porch there's a nice build for a couch with a small table next to it, and there's also a really cool porch swing that actually moves so you can swing it back and forth. If we take a closer look, you can see that there are newspapers covering all the windows, and there's this giant hole in the wall from when Joyce is trying to kill the Demogorgon in the wall. Taking a closer look at the back of the set, you can see 4 more of these mixel joints connecting each part of the house together. Just like in the front of the set, there are 3 of them connecting each part of the house together. But in Will's room, there's a really nice build for his bed with the sheets pulled down, and there's a boombox on his desk in the back with a lamp, and there's also a poster on the wall for LEGO's version of Jaws. And behind his headboard, there's some other drawings and posters and stuff like that. Moving on to the living room area, we have a nice coffee table with a missing poster for Will on it that says he's 1.5 inches tall, which is actually the height of a minifigure, which is pretty funny. Behind the coffee table, there's a yellow and white striped couch that you can seat your minifigures on, and on the wall, there's a stickered element for the alphabet on the wall with the Christmas lights, and there's actually a really cool function to this, so if you push on the light brick up by the attic, dots of light will shine on the letters, and it works because there's this printed piece in front of the light that allows the light to only shine through the holes in it, which is really cool. Some other details we have here are the phone hanging on the wall, the bear trap from when Nancy and Jonathan try and kill the Demogorgon, as well as a hatchet in the corner, a D&D game box, and a green chair. Up in the attic, there are some cool Easter eggs with a tape recorder, Will's wizard hat, and one of Will's drawings of the Mind Flayer. Flipping the set upside down, see what I did there? The upside down version of the buyer's house is exactly the same as the regular version, except everything is mirrored and also really gross and gooey looking, just like the upside down. And everything that was colorful on the top side is now either black, gray, or dark blue, which I think captures the look of the upside down pretty well. Like the interior of the house, the front of the house has the same black, blue, and gray color scheme going on, and there are some whip pieces used on some of the columns in the front to look like vines and stuff like that growing around the house, and I think that overall LEGO did an amazing job of recreating the look of the upside down. And I'm not really going to take a super in-depth look at this side of the upside down since it's basically the mirror of the other side. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this review on the Stranger Things upside down LEGO set. Leave a like down below if this is one of your favorite sets as well, and also leave a comment on what LEGO set you would like to see me review next. and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.